Well, that raises the question. We've already heard one congressman call this an intelligence failure. You can pretty much count on anything that happens in the United States being labeled an intelligence failure within 24 hours after it happens. But we've already had one claim this is an intelligence failure, that the Russians had tipped us off about this guy, that Tamerlane should have therefore been under tighter observation by the FBI, by Boston police. What's your reaction to all of that?
My reaction is this is such a misunderstanding of how national security operations work in this country that it's hard for me to understand how we could be 12 years in and have educated people say things like this. Let me be more blunt. This is absurd. One quick comment. If he had not appeared in U.S. government databases, what would the debate have been? Let me ask, anybody want to comment on that? If he had not appeared in any U.S. government database, what would people have said?
Same thing.
You missed it. Damn it. So I'm looking at this saying, oh, my word. So I can't win either way. Let me give you maybe a more helpful response. When you're sitting there at the threat session every day, Americans episodically see incidences of terrorism or plots in this country once every 3 months, 6 months. The threat matrix is a volume business. That is the matrix of threats that the U.S. government uses to keep track of what's happening in this country. So we're sitting there, it was in the evening at CIA when I moved over to the Bureau, it's in the morning, triaging in what is a volume business. Now, in that volume business, you're talking to people every single day. And when you're talking to them, radicalism is only a small part of the conversation. Let me explain why. This country, A, was built on radicalism. The founding fathers were radicals. B, we've got a constitution that says you can be a radical here. Speak however you want to speak. And C, just practically, even if we wanted to, we could not investigate every radical in this country. So there is a characteristic you have to look for, and that is violence. Both because violence hurts people and legally speaking, violence, if you commit it, is against the law.